Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there is a full statement that was issued by Devik, Tycoon, Narendra Ravil, stating that William Ruto should at least lead this country for 25 years for Kenya to realize a change. And the reason, according to him, is because Ruto is that best leader who would bring that change that Kenya as a country needs. And this statement has attracted a lot of reaction from Kenyans. And by the way, majority are pissed off. In fact, I'm bringing this statement here because there is something I want us to talk about as far as what pushed Narendra to say this. Otherwise, it's a statement that we should not even share. But listen to him shortly, then we will go deeper to understand why he said so. Because these people should be exposed. They have their own reasons why they are setting such kind of statement in a country like Kenya. Listen to him shortly.
Rais yetu iko hapa na iko na furaha. Liko anashindwa na hiyo weather, lakini mzee kushajaribu sababu ya nini kukuja hapa hata na barabara. He loves us so much, he loves this country so much that especially myself, I have no words to say thank you to him. God gives him 100 years of life. I wish that we have this president for at least for 25 years. Mali angini iko miaka mingi sana. So if we have this ichi itabadlisha. I don't want to say much.
Now we are continuing this particular discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, I would want to remind everyone watching this video that don't think Narendra Ravil is a fool. He knows exactly what he's talking about. But the problem is all about personal interest. He knows exactly what he's talking about. And his statement is what I would put it this way, that you say something to please a fool, to fool a fool, as long as you are getting what you want. You don't mind what it costs other people. That's exactly what he's doing here. This is a man who came to this country as a priest in 1978. But he has made his wealth. And now he is more of protecting his personal interest, but no one else's interest. I don't know if it's still the same man who came here as a priest in 1978. Definitely, he's not the same person. He has changed because he has made his fortune here in Kenya. I don't know if you bring in another Indian origin person like the likes of the former Kesasa MP, Mishra. If he can repeat the same statement that the Devik Tycoon has said here, uchukue microphone saizi, upe Mishra, yule wa mahospitali, the former Kesasa MP, umwambie arudie ile kitu yenye Narendra Ravil has said, because they are all of Indian origin, they have interest in business, they are big investors here in Kenya. Can the former Kesasa MP repeat the same statement? The answer is no. Why? The Devik Tycoon is one of cartels enjoying state tenders, including the affordable housing, where they are getting contracts to supply material to the site. So he's speaking so because he is a beneficiary of this regime. That's why I say that some statements are meant to please a fool, to fool a fool, as long as you get what you want. So he's pleasing a fool to fool another fool, because sisi ndio tunapiga kura, si wengine. And people can be, nimeona pia mwingine mbunge tu hapa akisema same thing. Besides this, some time back another UDA MP, he said same thing. Anatoka kule asal areas. Pogisho is saying the same thing. So they are building a narrative. For Narendra, it is for his own business interest, because he's gaining contract. But wakina Pogisho and other people, hawa ni watu huwa wanaambiwa mseme hivi, tupime the depth of this, testing the water. How deep is the water? But this one is a businessman with a business interest. He don't care how you are being hurt as a Kenyan. What he cares is what he's getting from this government. So this is how cartels speak. Watu mnaulizanga cartel ni akina nani? These are cartels. They will still fund the campaign of these politicians with an interest that I help you to get this, but you unijenge. So when you talk about cartels, these are the cartels. Wale watu wanauza hapa mchanga in the name of fertilizer, ndio watu wa aina hii. So they need another 100 years for William Ruto and 25 years of leadership. Ruto is heading to 60, you give him 25. Anamaanisha ataenda retirement akiwa na 85 ama nini. Kielekea 90. That's what it means. That he will be a life president. But remember, we had Kibaki for 10 years. Uhuru Kenyatta, 10 years. Moi, 25 years. Close to 25, Moi 24 years. Close to 25 years that Narendra is suggesting here. But if you check these three leaders, mambo ya Kenyatta tunaweza understand. He was the first president. Makosa mengi, lack of experience, all those. Just forming the first government ever. So watu tutaangalia ni watu kama Moi, Kibaki, Uhuru, Ruto and others, because Kenyatta was just forming a foundation. So if you check these three leaders, Ruto mambo yake tutangoja kwanza sababu ndiye ameanza. Tunaongelea wale ambao wamemaliza miaka full term in the office. Definitely the worst years that Kenyans do regret is when Moi was serving as the president. 25 years. 24. So if someone had a chance to serve for 24 years, and all the 24 years are the worst years Kenyans have had, you look at Kibaki, there is something to celebrate. There was a change, revolution in economy. People did business, they grew. Revolution in education, where now education was subsidized such that even poor people had a chance to take their own children to school. That was during Kibaki. Now Moi, when you talk about Moi, people remember bad things that happened in this country. That's why anyone who campaign and you are against our government, you will always mention Moi and the Nyayo era, where it was all about punishment, it was all about oppression, it was all about, your freedom was gagged. But when Kibaki came, 2010 constitution, landed, and we saw change. And by the way, Kibaki did not operate under the 2010 constitution. It came into operation right from Uhuru Kenyatta kuendelea. But Kibaki administration was operating in line with that constitution. Talk about Uhuru Kenyatta. Revolution came in terms of infrastructure. The road, SGR. Then he continued with a good job of free education, not free subsidized education, that Kibaki had started. Now Ruto is here, he is against that education. Gharama ya maisha imepanda juu. So Compare hizo miaka zote, 10 ya Kibaki, 10 ya Uhuru, there is something to celebrate. Hiyo 24 ya Moi yenye kwa karibu na ile 25 huyo anasema it is the worst time we had in this country. Therefore, what matters is the policy that someone comes in with. You know, you have a time limit and a period of leadership. So that means that you have to work within your time. That work well in your first 5 years so that you are being rewarded another 5, so that you have 10 years to bring a change. A change can even be brought with 5 years. People can remember you. You can make history. So, to those who think of changing the constitution, woe unto them. That our constitution, it was meant in a way that it even protects itself. To change it is not easy. It's a nightmare. You have to rethink very properly before you think of changing it. You can't just wake up and change it the same way people do play with their constitutions in other areas. It's a very strong document that is self-protective to itself.